Hey everyone, thanks for joining me on the next episode of Will It Install. We got a few treats in this one in store today for as long as I have time for my wife and children. Just for you. The first one we're going to be looking at is the Space Station Sim. This is the version 2 of the game itself that was developed by Vision Video Games and NASA around 2007. This one's a little bit newer, so I imagine it'll probably install just fine. But we'll have to see, as it looks to be like a very interesting game because of the fact that it's developed in cooperation with NASA. So who knows? If we got time, we'll then stop in and we'll check out the Tachyon The Fringe, which looks very mean, intense, and chaotic. Apparently it voices the feature, it features the voice of Bruce Campbell, who's known as Jake Logan, which is the two first names that you want for a protagonist. But apparently this one was developed in 2000 by Novalogic, who done a lot of old ancient games on Game Gear and a number of other type of titles. So let's go ahead and do a zoom up version of these and see which ones we can actually get to install and play on modern PCs. Of course, if you haven't seen my stats of my PC, you've got it right here. Feel free to pause and take a look at those. I will also have it in the description as well. But it's not the most modern of modern, but it's pretty close to it because, I mean, that's all I can afford. Who can afford a PC nowadays? Anyways, let's dive in and take a look. Alright, as you can see here, we've got SpaceStationSim. It's 2.0 developed in collaboration with NASA. Just look at these. Look at these little kids just floating around and just having fun, because space is such a delight. It is when you're that young. It's just really easy and everything else. This is in a big box that's got a little flap open here that shows a little bit of the ISS, or International Space Station. And it looks like we've got some sim activity. Sims, you know, kind of in space. Because you got to strap yourself down, grit your teeth, and get ready to test your mental agility in and out of this world experience. And then it also states this is one of the best contemporary space program themed computer games I've ever seen, from the Space Review at Game Zone. Explore life in space, apparently. And then, yeah, it's Vista ready. Who would have thought Vista ready is a thing? But I guess it's a thing for games, so yeah, zero gravity in all caps and craziness. So it's more than just a model. Now you can create your own living, breathing International Space Station's crew. But be careful, living in space is difficult for your crew, and when the Russians send up a space tourist, things can get really hairy. Well, I guess we're doing well here with the old Russian and versus US type of thing with this particular game. You know, them Russian tourists, how they could just wreck things, apparently. Together with your Russian, European, Japanese, and Canadian exploration partners, you can build a winning station and crew, or love it all in a burning inferno. Oh, lose it all in a burning inferno. I guess you decide. Well, it's funny that they just go ahead and mention how the Russian tourists just cause some problems for you, but, you know, what can you do? Apparently that's the thing. Inside the box. God. We got a manual. And we got a disc. That's it. So this is the disc that's got the image of it that I thought I was actually going to get, not the happy-go-lucky one that they kind of had there, but looks nice. Orbit Earth in version 2.0. And then, yeah, Space Station Sim. We're not going to read all of this because nobody reads all of these things. Look at this thing. It's pretty jam-packed here. Any rebates? Any registration? Holy cow, they got an icon gallery. Who would have thunk it? You can even write notes down. I do miss this type of documentation and kind of nice things they have included. But with all that being said, let's pop this baby in and take a look. Pretty much reads it immediately with it already kind of starting up. You know, it is Vista ready, so DirectX 9, Media Player 9, Media Player setup. Interesting. Vision video games. Assets, launcher, instruction manual. Movies. Looks like it's working pretty simplistic here. We've gotten here before, though, so we'll take a look. 2008, though, that doesn't seem too far off, but you'd be surprised poorly coded things don't even last that long, but we'll just take a look and see. Oh my goodness, it's complete. Let's take a look and see. Oh my goodness, they even put a nice little shortcut for me. Periodically, free game updates are released to fix bugs and add features. Would you like to check your game for, you know what? Why not? There was a problem with the update server. Please check again later. Oh, I imagine it's probably not happening anymore. Alright, well, I'm sure this means something, but we'll have to see. Let's hit configure first. Hey, it's not too bad here at 32. Well, whatever. 75. Test it. That's actually pretty good. Yes, I did. Vertical sync? Sure. Let's do it all. The best quality. Enable floating camera. Okay. All right, it's not working. Okay. Well, poo. Still properties. We'll just say this is, since it's Vista ready, let's say we do Vista. Let's try this one more time. We'll see if we can do it again. Sure. Not the moment. Okay. Cannot find game executable. Actually, I don't even recall seeing these. Well, let's remove it first. And then we'll try reinstalling. Okay. Let's do this one more time here. Yeah, I remember this part, so this one worked a little bit better. Wow, and that went a lot faster. Okay. Configure again. We've seen this part. Hey, it's already got everything here, so. Okay. Kills it and dies when it starts. Oh my god, it's working. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's rough. Okay. Let's just go full blind.
Welcome to Mission Control. If this is your first time here, just click on the briefing desk.
Okay.
Welcome to your initial briefing. Your mission is to create and manage the finest international space station ever constructed. From Mission Control, you can go directly to your station by clicking on the main screen in the front of the room, add components to your station by clicking on the Components desk, add modules to your station by clicking on the Modules desk, create and launch astronauts by clicking on the Astronauts desk, and resupplying your station by clicking on the Supplies desk. Good luck.
Astronauts. Supplies.
Mission Control. Over. We're picking up some static. Flight crew, can you repeat that last trip? Mission Control, I am feeling fantastic. Over. We read you, flight crew. Mission Control, I am feeling fantastic. Over.
In case you were curious about your flags.
Flight crew, this is Capcom. We've got a green light on the station course. Over. Okay. Over. Mission Control. I feel terrific. Over. Welcome to your initial briefing. Your mission is to create and manage the finest international space station ever constructed. From Mission Control, you can go directly to your station by clicking on the main screen in the front of the room, add components to your station by clicking on the Components desk, add modules to your station by clicking on the Modules desk, create and launch astronauts by clicking on the Astronauts desk, and resupplying your station by clicking on the Supplies desk. Good luck.
Oh, they must be sisters or something.
Flight crew, this is...
Let's go to modules.
Select the type of module you would like to build.
Science, structural, support, special.
Select the module you would like to build.
Ooh.
Select the vehicle you would like to use for launch.
Well, it's only letting me pick the shuttle.
Use your agency flags to make this purchase.
U.S. habit requires 60%. NASA's going to take a big bulk. So do you have to make it 100? Yes, you do. All right, we're taking it from Canada. Or we could take some of it from Canada. And then some of it from ESA. Yes. But before we do that,
select the module. Select the type of module you would like to build.
Thank you. Let's go to components.
Select the type of component you would like to build.
Oh man, burgers. I'm kind of hungry. Facility, other, water, health, food, and communication. That's information requirements. Let's see. What type of station do we have yet?
NASA has completed refit work on a shuttle, and it is now available for launch.
Oh no. Alert! What's happening? There are currently no messages waiting for you. Well, that's not an alert. Oh man. It's party time in here. Colonel Sergei Dropov. I assume that's your...
Time for bed.
RSA has completed work on a new Soyuz vehicle, and it is now available for launch.
Launch vehicles.
JAXA has just completed construction on a new HTV, and it is now available for launch.
HGTV. Doing
Select
really well.
the type of module you would like to build.
Let's do another
Select
habitation.
the module you would like to build.
Let's do a US
Select
hab.
the vehicle you would like to use for launch.
Let's do shuttle.
Use your agency flags to make this purchase.
I call it agency flags, which is really money.
Select the location to connect this module to your station.
Well, yeah. It's going to want to go here, right? Oh, I see. So it can go to a few different ways. Let's make it go on top. Why not? Launch.
Main engine start. 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have booster ignition and liftoff of the space shuttle, extending our reach while expanding our research in space.
All right. That's right. What we got here? An astronaut. All right. Yes.
On the
we
appearance page, you can create a unique look for every one of your astronauts.
Major Chris Thomas. Or Dr. Joanne Leary. It's quite the different body types we got here. Is that a hat? That's not. Or no, that is hair, I think. No, that's a hat. Okay, wow. You have to look appropriate, okay?
You can define the character strengths and weaknesses of your astronaut. Be sure to use all 28 points.
We have all the courage. We'll make you, you know, a little. You're really smart, but not super social. Personal needs, we'll put you about most of the way there. You gotta have excellent work ethic, constitution, a little bit of playfulness, not much of a leader. Let's do it.
Select your astronaut's field of expertise, agency, and personal identity.
Materials, astrotech, yes. Let's do NASA.
I would.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition.
That is a very small
Liftoff
shuttle.
of the Soyuz rocket.
Be
Mission Control. It's kind of lonely up here. Over.
Mission Control, I really need to visit the head. Over.
Well, then go to the head then.
I'll just fix it.
That meal was excellent.
Hold F3. Toilet.
Terrific.
I don't have any tasks for you. See, this is the part that gets interesting because I don't know what any of this means. Like, I probably could have done
the meteor shower last night. It was beautiful.
Really? That is interesting. I love this crew.
That's wonderful.
And just look at those faces. Okay. Alright.
You're so sweet. This should be turned on. I guess I'll do it myself.
Please turn it on. Whatever that means. We have to add some components, if I'm not mistaken.
Select the component you would like to build.
Microwave. Add a refrigerator. Yeah.
Select the vehicle you would like to use for launch.
Which doesn't matter though.
The shuttle is still undergoing refit.
Oh,
Use
okay.
your agency flags to make this purchase. Components built in yellow conditions tend to require more maintenance.
I mean, it's pennies, right? Just looks like pennies.
Select a location for this component.
I see. So they've...
All systems are go for launch.
Oh, okay. They make it so red is occupied, green is not. This is just for refrigerator. All of this. Now that we see, we added the fridge. It's here. It's right there. Right there.
Chief, this is Capcom. We've got a warning light on the O2 reserves.
They have a whole lot going on here. All right, let's buy a bunch more components.
Select the type of component you would like to build.
Containment, CO2 scrubber, O2
Select
generator.
the vehicle you would like to use for launch. Use your agency flags to make this purchase. Components built in. Select a location for this component.
I'll put it there.
All systems are go for launch.
Let's go with storage. CO2 scrubber, because we need that.
Use your agency flags to make this purchase.
Russia, you're
Components
going to
built
buy
in yellow
it
conditions
this time.
tend to require more maintenance. Select a location for this. All systems are go for launch.
Let's buy one more. Resistive. The deluxe
Use your agency flags
sleeper.
to make this purchase.
Canada,
Components
you're going
built
to
in
buy
yellow
it
conditions
this time.
tend to require. Select a location for this component. All systems are go for launch.
Main engine start. 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have booster ignition and liftoff of the space shuttle, extending our reach while expanding our research in space.
satisfactory. Over.
ESA has just completed construction on a new ATV and is now available for launch. Chief, this is Capcom. We've got a critical condition with the water reserves.
And with Tachyon The Fringe, as you can see here, it's just a DVD case. Apparently this is Jake Logan. That's right. Does that look like a Jake Logan to you? It probably could be. Danger is your business, though. As you're a mercenary pilot, 26th century, you control your future. There's a bunch of multiplayer decide and fight. Apparently you can pick sides. Came out in 2000 with Novalogic. Inside, we've got the key that somebody had wrote at the top with the installation. And then, of course, everything Novalogic with Tachyon The Fringe. Yes, they are the guys that also did Delta Force F-22 and were eventually bought out by THQ Nordic, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll go ahead and pop this one in and see what experience we get on Will It Install. Alright, now that we got that entered in, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can read on the disc. Well, got a bunch of files here. We even got an auto run. Launcher. I don't see a setup. Let's see if we can do an auto run though. We'll see if it starts. Let's try that. Let's just do setup exe. Oh. Look there. 2 out of 2. Enter the product key. All right. I barely remember that we have to do this nowadays. Huh. Actually, most of the time you don't. It's usually just digitally verified. Almost there. All right. Did it give me? Nope. No shortcut. But that's okay. We can look this up. Hey, it's right here at the top. And video setup. Press OK to begin the test. We'll do this one, and this one, and this one. We'll leave that there.
Whoa, that's a big gun.
Groovy Bruce. We've got Bruce Campbell, everybody. You can already hear him. Game controllers, we do not have one. Well, technically I do, but it's reading it. Just out of curiosity here. Let me just go ahead and get her started. Maybe it'll start working. I don't know. Let's see here. Well, it's reading it. So we'll just have to see if this thing works. It says okay. Update. Is there an update? No. All right, let's just play it. With text links, without text links. Let's do it with, because my goodness. Oh boy.
It is the 26th century. Peace prevails in the Earth's solar system. Tachyon gates allow us to travel tremendous distances in mere seconds. This is the golden age of space exploration. But there is trouble on the fringe of civilized space. Large corporations, desperate for new resources, threaten to overtake distant colonies.
No.
Colonists fearing for their independence respond with violence. Life is anything but peaceful in the fringe.
In the fridge. Oh. Supposed to do it with administrative privileges. So let's kill it. You gonna let me do that? All right, I'll have to kill the process. Bye. Okay. Let's try that again. No, don't do that to me. I was so excited. I wanted to see what happened in the fridge. I want to say fridge, but it's really fringe. Oh. Well, this may be where it stops, ladies and gents. Now, the funny thing is, this is actually available on Steam. You can play this on Steam. Properties. No, you're a folder, but I don't need you to be a folder. Okay, yeah, it's pulling from the normal one. We'll do this to run as admin one more time. If not, we'll do a compatibility and see if it fixes. Let's do that again. We'll have to start doing compatibility mode again. That did work for me before. Let's try recommended. Let's see. We just tried that. Let's test the program again. It's probably going to come in the same place. Let's see. It did say... No, you're just going to keep giving me that. Let's try... Let's bring this back up. Let's try Windows 98 this time. Oh, we get a different error this time. Is it the installation again? Well, oh, now it says please wait, loading. And you die again. Let's try to uninstall it. And then we'll reinstall it with admin privileges. And see if that works now. Good Lord, so much faster. Let's do the video setup again. Okay. And play it. Oh, is it because the compatibility mode's on? Let me do that. Let's kill this and do that again. Well, phooey. Well, that about does it for this episode. We had 1 out of 2 actually work. The one from NASA apparently worked really well. And then, of course, the one from Novalogic, which did not, because it just couldn't get started. But luckily for me, I can always get this on, good old games. Also, I think it's on Steam. So I'll definitely play more of this because I'm intrigued now. And especially featuring the voice of Bruce Campbell. I mean, how could you not? So anyway, 0 for 1 isn't too bad. But it's always not going to work for all of them. But luckily, I've got some secret weapons coming up of some older hardware that we can actually load up and test playing those games. So with that being said, next, will it install? We'll focus on the mysterious and paranormal world of the X-Files, which I am very excited for. And hopefully, we could get rolling on modern PCs on Will It Install. Take care. I'll catch you next